In a world where infrastructure often holds the key to economic growth, Burkina Faso's new highway project is proving to be a game changer. This isn't just about connecting cities, it's about empowering farmers, businesses, and entire nations to thrive. Curious about how it works? Let's take a closer look at how this massive project is redefining the future of West Africa. The vision behind the highway. The construction of a new highway in Burkina Faso is far more than just an engineering feat. It's the cornerstone of a brighter, more prosperous future for the country. Spanning the length and breadth of the nation, the highway will connect major cities, boost regional trade, and even link Burkina Faso with its neighboring countries. Featuring 12 strategically placed toll gates, this highway is designed to streamline transportation costs and expedite trade routes, issues that have long been impeded by the country's outdated infrastructure. For decades, Africa's economic potential has been stifled by fragmented and deteriorating road networks. In countries like Burkina Faso, the lack of proper roads has posed a significant challenge to businesses trying to expand, farmers attempting to reach new markets, and families struggling with unreliable transportation. Now, with the construction of this highway, Burkina Faso is tackling one of the continent's most persistent obstacles head-on. But why is this project so crucial? Simply put, it's a game changer. The highway will drastically reduce travel times, making transportation not only faster, but also more reliable. It promises to help businesses grow, connect farmers to wider markets, and improve the daily lives of citizens across the nation. More importantly, the highway serves as a model for how infrastructure development can benefit everyone, from local communities to entire regions. The economic impact. Let's dive deeper into why this highway project is so pivotal for Burkina Faso's future. A modern highway system is far more than just a physical road. It is the foundation upon which economic growth is built. By enhancing road networks, nations can stimulate trade, reduce the costs of goods transportation, and open doors to previously inaccessible markets. Burkina Faso's new highway is set to achieve all of this and more. The construction phase itself promises to generate thousands of jobs, directly benefiting local communities. This will include a wide range of employment opportunities, from skilled labor like engineers to unskilled workers who will be part of the on-the-ground construction teams. But this job creation doesn't end when the construction is finished. Once the highway is operational, long-term employment opportunities will emerge in areas such as toll management, road maintenance, and logistics. These jobs will provide stability, significantly reducing unemployment rates and boosting the country's economic stability. The benefits to businesses are equally important. For farmers, particularly, the highway will have a direct and positive impact. One of the primary challenges faced by farmers in Burkina Faso has been the difficulty of getting their produce to market. Poorly maintained roads often lead to delays and spoilage, meaning that farmers lose a significant portion of their revenue. With the new highway, travel times will decrease dramatically, and goods can be transported more efficiently, leading to fewer losses. As a result, farmers will be able to reach larger markets, increase their sales, and ultimately boost their income. For entrepreneurs, the new highway offers an invaluable opportunity to expand their businesses beyond local borders. Small businesses that have struggled to expand due to transportation barriers will now be able to access wider regional markets. Whether it's selling goods in other parts of the country or crossing into neighboring nations, this highway opens up vast opportunities for growth, helping businesses scale up and contributing to the overall growth of the economy. Moreover, the toll system itself will generate steady revenue streams. This revenue can be reinvested into vital sectors such as education, healthcare, and further infrastructure projects. In turn, this creates a self-sustaining cycle of growth, where Burkina Faso can continue to develop without the heavy reliance on foreign loans or aid. The financial model behind this highway is not just practical, it's visionary, ensuring that Burkina Faso's future development is based on its own resources. A sustainable approach to development. Every large-scale infrastructure project must consider its environmental impact, and the construction of this highway is no different. It's not just about building roads. It's about doing so in a way that respects and nurtures the environment. From eco-friendly materials to wildlife protection, this highway project is designed with sustainability at its core. The project employs locally sourced materials that are both sustainable and environmentally friendly. By sourcing materials within The project reduces transportation emissions and helps stimulate local economies. This approach minimizes the project's carbon footprint while benefiting local communities. Perhaps even more noteworthy are the provisions for wildlife along the route. The highway passes through a variety of ecosystems that support diverse wildlife. To minimize the negative impact on local fauna, the highway includes designated wildlife corridors, special passages that allow animals to safely cross the road without risking their lives. This thoughtful design helps protect biodiversity and ensures that local ecosystems remain intact. In addition to protecting wildlife, the project includes a reforestation plan. Trees will be planted along the highway's route, contributing to the fight against deforestation and improving air quality. By taking steps to ensure that the highway is both functional and environmentally responsible, Burkina Faso is setting a standard for how large-scale infrastructure projects should balance development with environmental stewardship. Looking ahead, the highway is designed with the future in mind. As electric vehicles, EVs, become more common across the globe, the highway will include EV charging stations along its length. This forward-thinking approach ensures that the highway is adaptable to emerging technologies, supporting a cleaner and greener transportation future. Regional connectivity. Burkina Faso's new highway isn't just a national project, it's a game-changer for West Africa. Connecting with 6 neighboring countries, Mali, Niger, Benin, Togo, Ghana, and Ivory Coast, this highway will boost trade, making it easier for goods to flow across borders. Farmers in Ivory Coast will have quicker access to Burkina Faso, while businesses in Mali will benefit from faster routes to Ghana's port of Tema. This infrastructure enhances regional cooperation and economic ties, positioning Burkina Faso as a key player in West Africa's development. Beyond trade, it sends a strong diplomatic message about Burkina Faso's commitment to long-term growth and stability in the region, proving that even with limited resources, the country is making a lasting impact. Challenges ahead. As with any ambitious project, the construction of this highway comes with its own set of challenges. While the highway is poised to transform Burkina Faso's infrastructure and economy, it's essential to recognize the obstacles that lie ahead. One of the most significant challenges will be the ongoing maintenance of the highway. High traffic volumes, especially from heavy freight trucks, will put considerable strain on the road over time. Ensuring that the highway remains in good condition for years to come will require regular maintenance and investment. Without it, the very infrastructure that promises to drive economic growth could become a hindrance. Another challenge is the toll system. While tolls are a critical source of revenue for the highway's upkeep, the system will need to be carefully managed. Robust cybersecurity measures will be necessary to prevent fraud and ensure smooth operations. Additionally, as technology continues to evolve, it will be crucial for the toll system to keep pace with advances in digital payments and automated toll collection. Finally, the rise of new transportation technologies, such as autonomous vehicles and electric buses, presents both opportunities and challenges for the highway. The road will need to be adaptable to accommodate these innovations. This means forward-thinking design and a willingness to incorporate new technologies as they emerge. Despite these challenges, Burkina Faso's government, led by visionary leaders like Captain Traoré, is committed to overcoming these hurdles. Through proactive planning, strong public-private partnerships, and a focus on sustainability and innovation, the obstacles in the path of this transformative project will likely be addressed effectively. Sustainability and long-term impact. Looking further into the future, the new highway's long-term impact goes beyond its immediate economic and logistical benefits. This project is not just about improving travel or reducing transportation costs. It's about laying down the foundation for a modern, sustainable, and thriving nation. As Burkina Faso continues to grow, so too will the demands for more infrastructure, technology, and services. However, the highway project is designed with adaptability in mind, ensuring that it can evolve with the needs of the country. As the world becomes increasingly focused on climate change and environmental preservation, sustainability is at the forefront of Burkina Faso's development plans. The inclusion of electric vehicle (EV) charging stations, for example, shows that the government is thinking about the long-term environmental impact. This ensures that the highway will not just serve current generations, but will continue to accommodate newer, greener technologies as they emerge. The reforestation efforts along the route will also have lasting effects on the ecosystem. By planting trees, Burkina Faso is not only combating deforestation, but also supporting biodiversity. This environmental stewardship will create green spaces that benefit local communities, improve air quality, and contribute to a more balanced ecosystem. Furthermore, by employing local materials and supporting local businesses, the project is boosting Burkina Faso's economy and making a long-term investment in the country's growth. This approach also minimizes the environmental costs of transportation emissions, which is critical for a country that, like many in Africa, is working to find a balance between modernization and sustainability, tackling social and economic inequality. One of the most significant benefits of the highway is the opportunity it provides to reduce social and economic inequalities. In a country like Burkina Faso, where rural areas often suffer from poor access to markets and essential services, this highway offers a lifeline. For farmers, small business owners, and everyday citizens, the faster travel times and improved access to infrastructure can make a significant difference in their quality of life. For example, farmers can now access larger regional markets, allowing them to sell their produce at better prices and reduce food waste. With a more efficient transportation system, goods can move faster from one region to another, creating a more dynamic market and better prices for consumers and producers alike. This could also improve the availability of essential goods like medical supplies, fertilizers, and education materials, which are often difficult to transport in rural areas. Additionally, the highway will allow businesses to reach new customers and partners. The improved road network will open up regions that were previously underserved, creating a more level playing field for all businesses, from small family-run shops to larger companies. This increase in commerce, coupled with a more mobile workforce, can drive up income levels across the country. As local and international companies gain access to new markets, investments in other sectors like healthcare, education, and energy are likely to follow. By connecting previously isolated regions, the highway creates an opportunity for more balanced growth across the country. Increased regional cooperation and integration. The highway project is also an important step towards greater regional integration and cooperation in West Africa. Burkina Faso shares borders with 6 neighboring countries, and improving the road network will facilitate cross-border trade and movement of goods. This has profound implications for West Africa's broader economic integration efforts. The easier movement of goods and people will strengthen economic ties between Burkina Faso and countries such as Mali, Niger, Ghana, and Ivory Coast. For example, Ivory Coast farmers will now be able to export products more efficiently to Burkina Faso's thriving markets, while businesses in Ghana will have faster access to trade routes leading to the rest of the region. Additionally, this improved infrastructure will make it easier for tourists to travel across borders, boosting tourism in the region. This, in turn, will lead to an increase in revenue for various sectors, including hospitality, travel, and culture, which could help stimulate the economy even further. This project is a clear example of how national infrastructure improvements can foster international cooperation. As the highway opens up more opportunities for economic collaboration, the success of Burkina Faso's infrastructure will likely inspire other countries in the region to invest in similar projects. Government commitment and vision for the future. Burkina Faso's highway project is driven by strong leadership from Captain Traoré and his government's forward-thinking vision. This isn't just about building a road, it's about shaping a brighter future for all citizens and neighbors. With strategic planning, effective collaboration, and solid financial support, the government is laying the foundation for long-term prosperity. The highway will reduce poverty, create jobs, and improve social services, fueling future infrastructure projects. Sustainable funding and international investment will further boost Burkina Faso's growth. Under Captain Traoré's leadership, the focus is on building infrastructure, supporting communities, and fostering regional cooperation, positioning Burkina Faso as a rising leader in West Africa's development. Burkina Faso's highway project is more than just a feat of engineering. It's a blueprint for Africa's future. By prioritizing sustainability, regional unity, and economic growth, it stands as a testament to what's possible when nations invest in their own development. With Captain Traoré's leadership, Burkina Faso is setting the stage for a brighter tomorrow. If you believe in Africa's potential for change, don't forget to hit subscribe and join us in celebrating these powerful transformations.